This is another online teaching series on for 6th semester students. This is on Geographic Information System. In short, we call it GIS. So, what is Geographic Information System or GIS? GIS is a computer-based software. It contains lots of different types of tools or small softwares, um, and we can use some raw data like aerial photographs, satellite imageries, digital elevation model, and previously published maps or any kind of vector images developed by some other agencies to delineate the uh, surface phenomena that are going on a particular area. You can use this data to analyze or to publish maps of uh, different activities like land use and land cover. We can highlight the agricultural practices going on a particular area. We can map the human activities, human settlement area, and lots of different kinds of applications are there. So there are different types of GIS applications. For example, this is called QGIS, and QGIS is a open GIS software. It is free to use. Another example is your global mapper. Now, for to perform um, any activity in a GIS software, you will need some data. Now, for example, I have these Landsat images, and these Landsat images are directly derived from the satellite, and here you can see mm the false color that has been applied already to this image, and these are rivers, and this green area, it shows the vegetation and vegetated area, and this gray area, they shows areas that are devoid of vegetation, and this brighter gray area are maybe some sand deposits. So this is a kind of raw data. Another raw data we can use is the digital elevation model. So digital elevation model, it does not show any kind of vegetation or any surface feature, but it will show you the elevation or the relief of a particular area. So we can here you can see that I have superimposed this digital elevation model, which is a different kind of satellite data product with this satellite image. Now upon these two raster images, this both them, the digital elevation model and this satellite image, these two are raster images. We can produce some vector images, and vector for to create some vector image, we'll need some tools. These are called as digitizer tools. So this is the digitizer tool, and by using this tool we can create some vector elements. Now vector elements consist of three types of data. One is called the point data. So by using this tool you can create only points. So whenever you click somewhere, you, you, you will be asked to put some informations that why you have put this point. So this may be a particular location, or it may be any point of interest. So by that way you can create some points, and we can create some line also. So if you like to trace this particular stream, then we'll have to draw a line, or you can trace this river. So if you have completed tracing, then you can release the tool and you will ask what is the name of this particular feature. So it is a stream segment. So by that way you can add some vector layer. So this vector layer, it has been traced from the satellite image that we have taken as the raw image, and from this image we have collected one information. Similarly, we can draw some polygons also, and these polygons are used to create area. For example, if we like to trace this channel bar, then we'll have to simply draw around this, around the boundary of this channel bar, like this. So I'm roughly doing the job, and this is a channel bar, say. So by that way you can create some line, some polygons or some line data. So this information has been extracted from the satellite image. So this is the use of GIS. You can use some color also, and you can apply to that particular area. Similarly, you can use some you can give different attributes to the features that you have created. So this is the use of GIS, by which we can trace information from the raw satellite data. Now what is the use of this DEM? Now this DEM, it is the digital elevation model. It will give you the relief features of the particular area. The satellite image do not contains any information about the elevation. To get the elevation of a particular area, you will need some DEM. Now this 3D visualization is possible because of the presence of this DEM. Otherwise, the satellite image do not contain any elevation information. If you remove this DEM, and if you try to get the 3D view, it will not work, because the satellite image do not contain any 3D information. So to get the 3D, or to get the elevation information, you will need the DEM. It will give you the elevation information about the area. Now what is the another use of DEM is, by using this DEM you can produce the contour also. If you generate some contour, if you then you'll be able to get the contour of the particular area, and these contours had been created from a calculation which will be that has been done by this GIS software. And these calculations, the information that we are required to perform this calculation was given by this digital elevation model. So from satellite imagery you cannot produce these contours. To get the contour, you will need this digital elevation model. So these are some applications of the GIS.